All right, guys, just gonna tag everyone that's in the break. We are here live on Impact for our SPX inner case. Well, I put the volume down. Looks like volume is good. Let me know if picture is good. All right, almost done tagging everyone here. Lee, how's it going? How was the Toronto show for you? All right, I think I got everyone that's in the break. All right. Tagged everyone up. Give it a couple minutes to let everyone get in. Let me know if the music is too loud in the background. Obviously, we won't play the music while we're breaking, but just a little something to play in the background while we pass the time, while we wait for everyone to show up. Thanks again, guys, for filling this up. Yeah, we did a 5-box break with ×2, but everyone, including the minis, got the ×2. So we're now going to treat this as a full inner. So we're not going to run 2 randoms for like the first 5 boxes and the second 5 boxes. We're just going to run 1 random, since everyone got the same amount of spots. Everyone got the same teams. Everyone got the same spots on the final mini, which was kind of something too. So we're just going to run 1 random for the Islanders and the Sharks. And whoever gets the top 2 spots, top spot will get Islanders for the entire 10 boxes. And whoever gets the second spot will get the Sharks for the entire 10 boxes. So that's how we're going to do it for this one. Hey, Derek, how's it going? Yeah, let's pull some Ottawa Fire. I think there's some Kachuk autos in here. Stutzla autos, some possibilities. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. Give it 1 more minute, and then we will go ahead and run the random for the Islanders and the Sharks. The mini was already done. Results have been posted, and we'll go through who won in the mini as well as we go through the list. I'll also drop the YouTube link here. Kachuk's a loser. Uh-oh. You're already setting yourself up for when he leaves, eh? No, I know he didn't have a good playoffs, that's for sure. But Ottawa in general didn't have a good playoffs at all. So, all right, I'm going to copy the YouTube link. If you haven't already, I would appreciate if you guys head over to YouTube. Thanks, Corey. This is not chill. This is epic, apparently, according to AI. So, as I was saying before, if you guys have not yet, I would appreciate it if you guys head over to the YouTube channel. Even if you're not going to watch on YouTube, if you're just going to watch on Facebook, if you can head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel, even like a few videos, that would be greatly appreciated. So there might come a day where we might have to just run our videos just on YouTube if Facebook ever goes down. So Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, let's put the volume down. Let's get started on the break. All right. Okay. So we still got to run the random for Montreal and San Jose. So let's switch screens over to our list. Just gonna double check, make sure that everything is looking good on my end. So just like, all right, there we go. Screen has changed. All right. So here is the list. So let's just go through it all. We got Joe Chung with the Anaheim Ducks, got them in the final mini. Hooman with the Boston Bruins, Ashley with the Buffalo Sabres, Richard with the Calgary Flames, Kelvin with the Carolina Hurricanes, Jason Heflin with the Chicago Blackhawks. Hooman's got the Colorado Avalanche, Greg's got the Columbus Blue Jackets. We got Hooman with the Dallas Stars. Detroit goes to Greg. Joe's got the Edmonton Oilers, Joe Chin-Yan Vong. Florida, James. Samuel Bond's got the LA Kings. Ashley's got the Minnesota Wild. Greg's got the Montreal Canadiens, got them in the final mini. Congratulations. So with the final mini too, we did the same thing. Since everyone got the same amount of spots, we treated it as a whole inner. So he gets the Canadiens for all 10 boxes, the entire inner. Ivan with the Nashville Predators, Samuel with the New Jersey Devils, Islanders is a free random, Greg with the New York Rangers, Derek with the Ottawa Senators, Jason Heflin with the Philadelphia Flyers, Lee with his Pittsburgh Penguins, Sharks are a free random, Jason Heflin with the Seattle Kraken, Ivan with the St. Louis Blues, Mike got the Tampa Bay Lightning, James got the Leafs and the Mammoth, Ashley with the Vancouver Canucks, Greg with the Vegas Golden Knights, Jatinder with the Washington Capitals, and Sammy ends it off with the Winnipeg Jets. All right. So we're going to copy this list. And we will go ahead and paste it into our list randomizer. Make sure we take out the San Jose Sharks. And take out the we don't want to take all those teams out. Take out the New York Islanders. All right. All right, there we go. So the free teams are taken out of the list. Now we'll go back to our list. Teams who got, or people who got 3 or more teams without the mini gets double the spots. So we got Hooman with the Bruins, Avs, and Sharks. Ashley with the Sabres, Wild, and Canucks. Greg, he got 4 teams. Jackets, Wings, Rangers, and Knights got 4 teams in the buying without the mini, that is. James got the Panthers, Leafs, and Mammoth. And Samuel Bonds got the Kings, Devils, and Jets. All right, let's copy that and put it into our list randomizer as well. We'll put it under the Winnipeg Jets. There we go. So there's Sammy with his 3 teams. James with the 3 teams. Greg with the 4 teams. Ashley with the 3 teams. And Hooman with the 3 teams. There we go. All right, guys. Let's find out who gets the Islanders and the Sharks. Let's roll the dice. 5 or more. That is how many times we're going to run the list. 1 and 3 will not work. 3 and 1 will not work. 5 and 1 will work. We're going to run this list 6 times. After 6 times, team on top will get the New York Islanders. Second team will get the San Jose Sharks. Here we go. 1. We got 46 items on the list in total. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have run this list 5 times. Let's double check our dice. 5 and 1, 6 times. So we're going to run this list one last time. Team in first gets the New York Islanders. Team in second gets the San Jose Sharks. Good luck. Wow. Jason Heflin runs the board. Seattle Kraken and Chicago Blackhawks, both belonging to Jason Heflin. You get the Islanders and the Sharks. Congratulations. All right. We're going to come back to the screen. I'm just going to quickly print out the team list, post it in the comments, and then we will get started. All right, just gonna print this out. I will go grab the sheet and we will get started on the break. Hey Sammy, how's it going? It was not Ron Jeremy music. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to hide this. I'm going to bring the extra camera on board. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, Oscar. It looks like Oscar's gone. I know. She was a favorite of a lot of us, for sure. So just letting you guys know, next week we will not have any hockey. The next release is in 2 weeks, which is Opeachy Platinum, which I'm really looking forward to. But we will have wrestling next week. So just waiting for confirmation when my boxes are going to come in. And we will have I don't know if it's our first. I can't remember the last time I did a wrestling break on this page, but there you go. We will have this. We will have a wrestling break. And we'll probably have more Pokemon. So just until we get to Opeachy Platinum. All right, so I pinned the list in the comments. So good luck. Who man, how's it going? How's it going? So just a recap. We just ran the list once. We are treating this as a entire inner instead of a ×2 option since everyone got the same teams. We did the same thing for the final mini. We treated it as the entire inner as opposed to the 5 boxes. So here's the list. It is posted in the comments, pinned. Winner of the final mini was Greg Plotnikov. So he got Montreal for the entire 10 boxes. And of course, the winner of the Islanders and the Sharks is Jason Heflin on both. So there we go. There we go. If I can get more Disney, that'd be great. That would be great. I would definitely take that. All right, guys, here is the entire inner of SPX. Locked and loaded. Let's rip it up. Good luck to everyone in the break. Happy Mother's Day to any of the mothers that are out there watching. And I hope you guys treated your moms well today. They definitely deserve all the love they get for everything they have done for us. All right, there we go. There's our 10 boxes. Empty box. Perfect. All right. All right, so there are our 10 boxes, as you can see. The OTC, or watch the OTC, it will always be there. All right, we're going to move this over to the side. As you can see, we got a camera over here, so you can see all the boxes are still on screen. We're going to start with box number 1. Backlash can wait, Sammy. Backlash can wait. If you hit a Wayne Gretzky auto, then you're going to be wishing that you're alive. That's all I got to say. All right, just fix this up here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we got the lighting all sorted out. Here we go. Box number 1. Good luck. All right. Thanks again, guys, for filling this up. I really did not know if we could actually fill SPX, but we did. So that really means a lot. Yeah, it's early. It's only 2:50 over here in the West Coast. You might be going out for Mother's Day dinner, you know. We're not going to let the chat get to that point again, okay? All right, box number 1. Pack 1. So first card is our base. And so there's 3 cards per pack. First card is going to the Detroit Red Wings, Alex DeBrincat, Hollow View FX die cut, and a rookie of Dalibor Dvorsky. Dalibor Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues. Fortunately, that's how the random goes. We got Marco Rossi for the Minnesota Wild and a Carter Mazur for Detroit. Oh, looks like we got a random between Anaheim and Edmonton. Wow, the 2 teams that met in the first round. For Anaheim, we got Cutter Gauthier, and for the Oilers, we got Ryan Nugent Hopkins. What is this called? Excellence redefined. Excellence redefined. All right, so we got our first random. I think there's a few cards that are going to be like this, so we're going to run a random at the end of the break or a dice roll. And we got E2 Lusterinen. I don't think that's even a... Nope. That is just a base, I believe, or a silver. All right, so I'm just going to sleeve this one up. We're going to run a random at the end of the break for this one. All right, Anaheim is Joe Chung. Edmonton is... No, it's battle between the Joes. Just going to double check here. Yeah, all right. No, I do it at the end. This one is base for sure. Yeah, that's base. Going to the Winnipeg Jets, we got game film. Who's this? Kyle Connor. Winnipeg versus Canucks. Okay. But this one's going to go to the Winnipeg Jets. And we got a silver of Lucas Raymond. We got a SPX finite of Carter Mazur, numbered Oh, it's this way. 958 out of 999. Going to Detroit. And behind that, we got a rookies of Dominic Fensor for the Carolina Hurricanes. Detroit. Greg Plotnikov. The Detroit Red Wings. Let's put this one up for now. Wow, this pack just got mangled. All right, there we go. Ziv Buyam. HoloView FX for the Minnesota Wild. And we got a Gabe Perreault for the New York Rangers. Ooh, nice hit for Montreal. What do you call this? This one is numbered 65 out of 100. I'm not sure if you can see that. 65 out of 100. Rookie of Ivan Demidov. And we also got a Demidov in the back. Ivan Demidov. Radiance. SPX Radiance of Ivan Demidov out of 100. Nice hit for Greg and the Montreal Canadiens. All right, last pack of box one. Out of 199, rookie auto going to the Edmonton Oilers of Oliver Rodrigue. Blue auto out of 199. And a Michael Misa at the back. Very nice. All right, we got one auto so far. Curious to see how many autos we will get in an inner. Haven't watched any of these breaks yet, but there you go. That is going to the Edmonton Oilers. And that was box number one. All right. Montreal doing well in box number one, 2 Demidovs. All right. Put the die cut over here. Put the Demidov up. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Box number 2. Good luck. No, it's not guaranteed auto per box. Eight autos in one inner. That's a good sign. We'll definitely take that. We'll definitely take the as many autos as we can get. Going to the Detroit Red Wings, number 345 out of 599. SPX finite of Alex DeBrincat, bronze. And then Alex Ovechkin gold. Alex Ovechkin gold. Going to the Washington Capitals. I don't think that's numbered. I think it's just gold. Ziv Buyam out of 299. 198 out of 299. Going to the Minnesota Wild. Going to Ashley. And a Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. Another random between the Preds and the Blackhawks. Steven Stamkos and Connor Bedard. Excellence redefined. And we got Elias Pettersson, silver. That one has a crack on it. So that'll be our second random. We're all just going to do a dice roll at the end, a left-right dice roll or a coin flip. All right. Preds are Ivan, and Chicago is Jason Heflin. All right, we got game film of Cale Makar for the Colorado Avalanche and a Macklin Celebrini silver for the San Jose Sharks. Ooh, 4 cards in this one. Matt Boldy, Hollow View FX out of 399, 324 out of 399 for the Minnesota Wild. We have a Steven Stamkos, Hollow View FX for the Nashville Predators, and a Tristan Lennox rookie card for the New York Islanders. For the Washington Capitals, Ryan Leonard, Hollow View FX, and a silver. Nope, not this. It is a rookie. Sorry, Billy Odividen for the Seattle Kraken. Out of 399, 302 out of 399, Matthew Wood for the Nashville Predators, and a Aussie Weisblatt also for the Nashville Predators. All right, last pack. All-time Hollow View Gordie Howe. Nice looking card. That is going to the Detroit Red Wings. Going to Greg Plotnikov. Let's leave that one up. And Jack Finley, rookie for the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, that was box number 2. This Matthew Wood is out of 399. All right, box number 3. Oh, okay. So in place of the okay, I see. It would be nice. Well, I know Gretzky has autos in this with the Hollow View. I forgot who else has it too. I guess they can still do Gordie Howe if they have if they actually have the stickers for it. All right, here we go. Next box number 3. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, Yevgeny Malkin, Hollow View FX, and a Ian Moore. Put that on top so you don't lose that. Ian Moore for the Anaheim Ducks. For the St. Louis Blues, nice hit, Jimmy Snuggerud for the St. Louis Blues, and a Hunter Bruskevich for Calgary. Ooh, we got a green one coming up. Let's go to the back first. Oliver Rodrigue for the Edmonton Oilers. And this one is number 19 out of 150. Dylan Strome. What is it? Resonance. That is going to the Washington Capitals. It would have been nice if that was Ovechkin. All right. Next pack. We got Bound for Glory, Matvey Michkov. Nice looking card. Going to the Philadelphia Flyers. Non-numbered. Jason Helfand with the Flyers. And an Alexander Nikishin. That is going to the Carolina Hurricanes. Jack Eichel, number 225 out of 399 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel. And a Timo Meier gold for the New Jersey Devils. We got a Ryan Leonard out of 399, 285 out of 399 for the Washington Capitals. And a Steven Stamkos silver for Nashville. Ooh, nice looking card. Going to the Chicago Blackhawks, Brandon Saad. 34.5 pounds. I'm guessing that's how much the Stanley Cup weighs. Going to the Chicago Blackhawks. And we got a Dylan Strome silver for Washington. Last pack of box number 3. Rookie debut game film of Ryan Leonard for the Washington Capitals. And a Pavel Buchnevich silver for St. Louis Blues. All right, that was box number 3. If Vancouver were to get him. I'm not sure about that. All right, moving on to box number 4. Mind you, Vancouver could use all the talent they can get. That's how bad it is here in Vancouver. Connor McDavid base. We got a Gabe Perreault out of 999, 615 out of 999 for the New York Rangers, and a Oliver Moore for the Chicago Blackhawks. Ryan Leonard, 58 out of 999 for the Washington Capitals, and a Martin Necas silver. Yep, silver. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. £35.5 going to the St. Louis Blues. Ryan O'Reilly, St. Louis Blues. Will Smith silver for San Jose. Game film of Jesper Bratt for the New Jersey Devils, and a Michael Misa silver going to the San Jose Sharks. Hollowview FX going to the Winnipeg Jets. Mark Scheifele. Easton Cowan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alexander Nikishin. Hollowview FX rookie for the Carolina Hurricanes. Brady Martin for the Nashville Predators. Out of 399, Teuvo Teravainen, Hollowview FX for the Chicago Blackhawks, and a Ryan Green also for the Chicago Blackhawks. Last pack. Oh, extra glue on this one. All right. There we go. All right, we got Sam Rinzel in the back for the Chicago Blackhawks. And a hollowed hardware going to the Chicago Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. Nice looking card. I don't know what the hit rate is on this one. It's non-numbered, but not sure if it's short print or not. Maybe someone could check. Still a nice looking card. Going to Jason Heflin in Chicago Blackhawks. All right, that is it for box number 4. Sleeve and top load these, and then we'll move on to box number 5. All right, box 5 coming up. After this, we're halfway through the break. So far, just the one auto. Unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to get the 8 autos in one inner in this one. Hopefully, we can get more than one. All right. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, Zach Werenski, Hall of View FX. And we got Matthew Robertson for the New York Rangers, rookie. Rookie for the Nashville Predators, Hall of View FX of Ozzy Weisblatt. And a Matvei Gradin for the Calgary Flames. We've got a short numbered. We hit the regular one, and now we got a 2/10 game film gold. Yep, it is gold. Going to the Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor. 2/10. Going to Samuel Bond. Ryan Leonard for the Washington Capitals. 2/10. Very low numbered. You can watch it over and over and over again, Samuel. Bobby Hull, all-time Hall of Views for the Chicago Blackhawks, and Ben Kindle for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Going to the for the LA Kings, 34.5 pounds of Drew Doughty, and another Ivan Demidov silver. That is going to the Montreal Canadiens. That's 3 Demidovs for Montreal. Joaquin Kamel, rookie debut game film for the Nashville Predators, and a Brady Shea silver. for Nashville. Out of 599, 556 out of 599. SPX finite of Sam Brinzel. Bronze. And we got Elias Pettersson. Sorry, Elias Pettersson. Wrong, not Elias, Elias. That is going to the Vancouver Canucks. Last pack of box number 5. Out of 599, 18 out of 599. Zeev Buium for the Minnesota Wild. And a silver of Matvei Michkov. All right, that is it for box number 5. So we're halfway in the break. First 5 boxes was, I would say, kind of weak, other than the 2 out of 10 Kyle Connor, but hopefully we still have a case hit coming up. I can't imagine the Kyle Connor out of 10 being the case hit. Let's hope not. All right, box number 6 coming right up. Yeah, definitely mediocre. That's probably putting it nicely. I mean, we'd hit the Demdolf out of 100, which is nice. The Kyle Connor out of 10, which is okay, but it's actually, well, I mean, it's out of 10. It's nice, but not a big name that we're looking for. Austin Matthews, Hall of View FX for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and Ville Koivunen, rookies for Pittsburgh. We got an Easton Cowan, Hall of View FX rookies for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and a Donovan Sabrango for the Ottawa Senators, rookie. $31 out of 100 going to the New York Islanders, Bo Horvat. Radiance out of 100, Bo Horvat. And we got Matthew Wood behind it. Going to Jason Heflin. Not the Islanders we're looking for. Still looking for Matthew Schaefer. Whoa! We'll take that, though. Going to the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid. Nice hit. Wow. There we go. One touch. Come on back up. Joe Chin, Van Vong. Yavong. Joe Chin Yavong. Congratulations. Connor McDavid. It's been a while since we pulled a McDavid auto in the break. Very nice. There we go. Just gonna take just that a bit. There we go. Connor McDavid. Bang. We'll take that. Nice hit. All right, continuing on. Before that, we got Yanni Neiman. Yep, for the Seattle Kraken. And also for the Kraken, SPX finite out of 999, 726 out of 999. Shane Wright. And a Vincent Trocheck gold for the New York Rangers. Congrats, Joe. Nice hit. That's why you take Edmonton. I know they're your team. That's why you take them. All right, 163 out of 999. Matthew Wood for the Nashville Predators, and a Dmitry Shimashev rookies for Utah. All right, we got a nice auto. We'll take that. All right, Vince Dunn silver for Seattle. And we got a random between Montreal and Pittsburgh. Lane Hudson, Chris Letang, excellence redefined. Montreal is Greg and Pittsburgh is Lee. We'll run that random at the end. Nice hit, Joe. Really nice. All right. William Nylander, game film for Toronto. And a Dylan Genther, silver for the Utah Mammoth. There we go. That was a nice box number 6. Wow. All right. Let's see what the rest of this case can give us. Box number 7. Yes, it is. Box number 7. All right. For the San Jose Sharks, Michael Misa, Hall of View FX. Nice hit for San Jose, going to Jason Heflin. And a Dmitry Shimashev gold. Nope, just a regular rookie for Utah. All right, we got a Artem Lishenov, Hall of View FX rookie for Chicago, and a Ryan Ufko for the Nashville Predators. That's a sticker auto. I know some autos are hard signed, but this one is not. This one is a sticker auto. I know, like, I think the Bobby Orr and the Wayne Gretzky are hard signed. I think some Connor Bedards are hard signed too, but a lot of them are going to be stickers as well. So, all right, Travis Konechny out of 150, 145 out of 150. Renaissance, that is going to the Philadelphia Flyers. And a Quinn Hudson going to Edmonton. Let me know what time, and I should be good to go. We have a second or another, not a second auto, our third auto. This one is going to the Nashville Predators. Philip Forsberg. What do you got? Typography. Going to Ivan and the Nashville Predators. And we got a Carter Mazur for the Detroit Red Wings. All right, Ivan, there you go. Hitting with the Nashville Predators, Philip Forsberg. All right, 34.5 pounds. Marc-Andre Fleury for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And a Noah Ostlund. That is a silver for the Buffalo Sabres. Game film, rookie debut game film. Alexander Nikishin for the Hurricanes, and a Josh Norris silver for Buffalo. Out of 999, 291 out of 999. Carter Verhaeghe for Florida, and a Noah Hannafin gold. I was going to say silver, but it's actually gold for Vegas. Just take down the Kyle Connor out of 10. It's out of 10. Deserves to be up there. Out of 299, 202 out of 299 for the Buffalo Sabres. Noah Ostlund. gold, and a Jordan Kyrou silver for the St. Louis Blues. All right, there we go. That was box number 7. Moving on to box number 8. As soon as we top load these ones. I don't know why I'm top loading. I mean, all the cards will be sleeved, and the nicer ones will be top loaded. I think the Stanley Cup one's actually pretty nice. There we go, Michael Misa. All right, box number 8. All right, here we go. For the Calgary Flames, Jonathan Huberdeau. Hall of View FX, Jonathan Huberdeau. And a Ty Mueller for the Vancouver Canucks. Joaquin Kamel for the Nashville Predators, Hall of View FX rookies, and a Dominic Fensor for the Carolina Hurricanes. Out of 150, 90 out of 150, Vincent Trocheck, Renaissance, I believe. Yep, Renaissance for the New York Rangers. And our first, Matthew Schaefer. Just a regular rookie card, but it is a Matthew Schaefer going to the New York Islanders. Jason Heflin, the New York Islanders. Fine, we'll take out the out of 10. We'll put Schaefer up there. There we go. $95 out of 99 Superscripts rookies going to the Seattle Kraken. Yanni Neiman. 95 out of 99 going to Jason Heflin and the Seattle Kraken. And behind that, we got Luca Cagnoni, rookies for the San Jose Sharks, which is also going to Jason Heflin. All right. All right. Next pack. Out of 199, 126 out of 199, we got a green SPX finite of Robert Thomas for the St. Louis Blues, and a silver. No, that's a gold. Sorry, not silver. Gold. Teuvo Teravainen for the Blackhawks. Out of 199, 136 out of 199, Carter Mazur for the Detroit Red Wings finite, and a silver of Zach Werenski. Second year Macklin Celebrini, we'll add that. We got a random between Utah and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dylan Genther, William Nylander, Excellence Redefined. Utah is James, and Toronto is James. No random needs to be done. It is going to James. And we got an Adrian Kempe silver. So no random to be done on that one. Both teams are owned by the same person. All right, we got a Clayton Keller for the Utah Mammoth game film, and a Quinn Hudson for the Edmonton Oilers. There we go. That was box number 8. Two more boxes to go. Let's see if we can get some big rookie. Now that we got the Connor McDavid, let's see if we can get a nice big rookie auto. All right. Box number 9. All right, box number 9. Here we go. There we go. Hollow View FX for the New York Islanders, Matthew Schaefer. Matthew Schaefer. All right, got another Schaefer. And we got a Zane Parekh, our first Zane Parekh for the Calgary Flames. Jason Heflin with the New York Islanders. We'll replace the base with the Hollow View FX. For the St. Louis Blues, rookies of Dalibor Dvorsky, Hollow View FX, and Elias Pettersson, rookies for the Vancouver Canucks. $19 out of $50 for the Seattle Kraken, Brandon Montour. Grand Finale is the name of the parallel. 19 out of 50 for the Seattle Kraken. And we got an Oliver Moore for the Chicago Blackhawks. All right, this one is on card. Here we go, going to the St. Louis Blues. I believe this is an update. We got a finite rookie SPX auto of Zachary Balduke. Nice shiny Zachary Balduke. That is on card, as you can see with by the reflection, not a sticker. Going to St. Louis, going to Ivan. And this one is eBay 101, 99 out of 99. And as you can see, it's from 2425 SPX. Nice hit. And we got a Nicholas Coco for the Seattle Kraken. Nice on-card auto for that one. $524 out of $9.99. We have an SPX finite of Cam Lund for the San Jose Sharks. And a Nicholas Coco Gold rookie for the Seattle Kraken. Out of $599, $383. Out of $599, Jonathan Huberdeau, SPX finite, bronze. Any Austin Matthews silver for Toronto. We got Nathan McKinnon for the Colorado Avalanche. And a Ryan Ufko silver for Nashville. Last pack. Four cards in this one. Out of 29 out of 399 for the Minnesota Wild. Zeev Buium, Hollow View FX. Cole Caulfield game film for the Montreal Canadiens. And a Cale Makar silver for Colorado. That was box number 9. All right, one more box to go, guys. One more box to go. All right. Last box of the break. Box number 10. Good luck. Here we go. One second, guys. Light's just flickering. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck. Last box of the break. Good luck. I hope if you haven't hit big, I hope you hit big now. Here we go. All right, we got a Dylan Strome for the Washington Capitals, Hollowview FX, and a Colton Dock for Chicago. We got a Colton Dock for Chicago, Hollowview FX, and we got a Ryan Suzuki for Carolina. $100 out of 150, Dominic Fensor, Renaissance for the Carolina Hurricanes, and a Beckett Seneca rookie for Anaheim. We got a rookie holograms of Alexander Nikishin. Nice looking card. That is going to Carolina. And we got a John Farinacci for the Boston Bruins. Nice one for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lee's going to be happy. 34.5 pounds. Sidney Crosby carrying the Stanley Cup. Will this ever happen again for Sidney? David Pastrnak silver for Boston. We got game film for the Nashville Predators of Ozzy Weisblatt. And a silver of Dylan Cousins for Ottawa. Out of 999, SPX finite of Marco Rossi from the Minnesota Wild. And a Philip Hedl gold for the Canucks. Last pack of the break. Out of 599, 523 out of 599. Yanni Neiman for the Seattle Kraken. And a Jonathan Marchessault silver to end the break. This one's going to the Nashville Predators. All right, that is the break, folks. All right, we got some randoms to do. So just let me sleeve and top load these, and then we'll get to the random. Always a nice break when we can hit a Connor McDavid auto. So we'll definitely take that. All right, let's quickly do the randoms. We got 3 cards that we need to do randoms of. So all 3 are excellence redefined. They have a left and a right. So let me get the dice here. All right. So just to recap, who's in the random? We got Montreal and Pittsburgh, Nashville and Chicago, and Anaheim and Edmonton. All right, here we go. We got a Team Rocket dice right over here. So R stands for 1. So if we roll a 1, 2, or 3, that is going to go to the left. If we roll a 4, 5, or 6, it's going to go to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. It is a 4. We are going right side. So there we go. So this is going to the Edmonton Oilers, the Chicago Blackhawks, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. There we go. All right. That is the break. Let's do a quick recap of what we have here on the stands, including some of the ones I did take off, including our autos. One of our autos here is going to the Nashville Predators of Philip Forsberg. That is non-numbered. We got a rookie auto of Oliver Rodrigue, going to Edmonton Oilers. That is 172 out of 199. 2 out of 10. Gold game film going to Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor. We have an update. Zachary Balduke going to the St. Louis Blues. This is on card. Going to the St. Louis Blues. 95 out of 99 going to the Seattle Kraken, Yanni Nyman. Superscripts rookie. Our best Matthew Schaefer hit is this Hall of View FX going to the New York Islanders. Our best Ivan Demidov is out of 100, 65 out of 100. Radiance. Ivan Demidov going to the Montreal Canadiens. And last but not least, going to the Edmonton Oilers, we got superscripts of Connor McDavid. All right, there you go, guys. That is the break. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. We will have these shipped out to you this week. If I don't have your address, please let me know, and I will get your cards to you as soon as I can. We're gonna have some wrestling next week. We'll have some Pokemon, and we're gonna rerun our packs. The packs that we are doing with Sartaj is going to be super loaded, so stay tuned for that. That will be coming out tomorrow. Other than that, I hope you have a good rest of the Sunday. Happy Mother's Day again to all the moms that are out there, and I will talk to you again soon. All right, peace.